This is the implementation summary of the renewed math strategy for the Bruce Grey Catholic District School Board. Who are we? We are Bruce Grey Catholic. Located between Lake Huron and Georgian Bay, we are a small school board comprised of 4,200 students, 11 elementary schools, and 2 secondary schools. Our plan had 4 clusters of professional learning and included every teacher who teaches math in our board. Our first group was the kindergarten and grade 1 learning hubs, grade 2 through 8 school learning teams, our transition teams for grades 7 through 10, and our secondary professional learning networks for both secondary schools. This video will focus on our grades 2 through 8 school learning teams. We will now explore how Bruce Grey implemented our plan for this group of teachers. So, who are the school learning teams? School learning teams are comprised of the school principal, resource teacher, instructional coach, and math lead. The school learning teams from each elementary school came together to learn and plan 7 times this year. Each time we met together, teams spent the morning learning together. During the afternoon, the teams planned how they wanted to bring this learning back to their own schools. Typically, within 2 weeks of this meeting, teams went back to their schools to deliver this learning to the grades 2 through 8 teachers. So what did we learn about? We decided to go deep with one content area. This year, we focused on fractions. Next, we had carousel-style learning, where members could either learn about knowing your learner, assessment, growth mindset, or innovator's mindset. So why fractions? Well, it was identified by the province through the Paying Attention to guides. It was also indicated by our data through EQAO and Teacher Voice. And we know through research that fractions are difficult to learn, difficult to teach, and they tie to many other big ideas in mathematics. We explored a variety of key concepts as identified in the Paying Attention to guide. Concepts were representations, unit fractions, equivalency, comparing and ordering, and operations. Now let's explore our carousel learning. During the Knowing Your Learner carousel, participants spent time building student profiles. They also explored learning disabilities, and they used case studies and explored which accommodations work best for certain learning profiles. During the assessment carousel, participants went deeper with the Growing Success document. We also explored feedback and evaluation, and how assessment can help drive instruction through a comprehensive math program. During the growth mindset and mentally healthy classroom carousel, participants learned how stress and anxiety affect the learner. They also explored how to create a positive learning environment where students feel free to take risks and develop a growth mindset. During the Innovator's Mindset carousel, participants used the book by George Couros, The Innovator's Mindset, to help guide the discussion around creating innovative learning environments while using technology, apps, and extensions to help students demonstrate their understanding in mathematics. Here at Bruce Grey, we feel very successful in this style of learning. We will now explore 3 keys to our success. We made this a focus for our board, so when it came to planning, it wasn't just the math consultant, but it was also the TELT, the religious ed consultant, both instructional leadership consultants, the spec ed lead, the board psychometrist, board speech and language pathologist, the board mental health lead, superintendent, principal rep, and SAOs. Another key to success was valuing feedback. At the end of each school learning team day, we asked the teams for feedback. We debriefed and used that feedback to help plan our next school learning team session. Another success was building capacities within schools. Now, the school learning teams were leading the professional learning, which led to a culture of math learning and inquiry at every school. This has been the summary of the school learning teams for the Bruce Grey Catholic District School Board. To learn more, check us out on Twitter. Look up the hashtag BGCFractions or follow us at BGCDSB.